We're Punch and Pie. This is Waupaca Local Live.
Walking around, people these days seem so stressed out about money, clothes. When will the karma come back around? Who knows what's in store? What will happen with our government anymore? We notice stores are all closed, locks on the door. Sitting down, no energy, not even to be bored. I work, but I'm broke. Not even enough money to go out and get floored. The roads on the map, they all head south. I'm truly torn between home and being alone. What, whom, and when I could vote for. Laying down, no sleep for me, only binging TV. We don't work or read. Surprised we can see, love, think, and feel. Not liable at all. These days seem everything Bentley's. Not cereal for me, and a warm mug if I just want some good company.
Welcome to Waupaca Local Live for November of 2018, the second to last show of the year. I'm Marcy Boku, and this is my wonderful host, Deborah Gerke.
Hey.
And we are here tonight with Punch and Pie. Hi, guys.
Hey.
That was a great first song, you guys. We have a lot of questions for you, but I think maybe we'll lead off with, basically, can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Oh, that was like mid-recession, and I'm just sort of questioning the direction of life,
Okay.
And
so who's the songwriter? Josh?
well,
Sure.
Okay, so maybe what we should
That
do
was
is
a little
introduce
shruggy,
them.
though. These
Yeah.
guys said Josh, and Josh said, well,
Well, Josh gets some things together, gets himself going, and then we get together for a practice, and we just make it happen.
So it falls together,
Yeah.
you all contribute?
Yeah, we all put a little bit into it. And,
It's
All right.
less top down. It's a little bit more.
Right.
It's more collaborative?
Right.
organic.
More of a stumble.
Let's have you guys introduce yourselves. Josh, you want to start?
Yeah. Josh Youngblood, guitar and vocals sometimes.
When you remember.
Right.
Corey Bow, drums.
Barney bass.
Paul on sax.
All right, guys. And is this the usual clientele for the band, or do you have people coming in and out of the band?
No, this is pretty
is
much
it?
it.
This is
Yeah,
the Punch
yeah.
and Pie?
This interesting evolution of the band, but yeah, this
Okay.
is us.
So
All right.
is it a true story that you get together kind of at this time of year, and then you sort of become enigmas a little bit?
It's quite possible that we have not played together in a year before tonight.
This is our
Is that true?
This is our
Yeah.
first practice since
Is you
last
using
Thanksgiving.
this show as your practice?
Welcome to practice, everyone.
We'll have one more.
It's pretty exclusive. So why is it that you only play once a year? Or do you play more than once a year?
Well, I live down in Madison, and it's just it's difficult time wise.
So far.
There's
Yeah.
family stuff going on, and we'd love to play more. And I don't know, maybe should we talk about it?
Every year we always talk about it.
Yeah, we always
Yeah,
talk
it's
about
always, we all
So
have, we all have
life is
families.
busy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's not something that we want to let go of because it's unique.
it's too much fun.
How long have you been Punch and Pie?
I think
What, 15?
13, between 13 and 15 years, depending on whose memory we're.
Don't use mine.
Yeah, I think that's about right because remember, Josh, you guys were the first band for the Arts on the
Arts on the
Squares
Square, yeah.
Right.
street dance, our first street dance ever, which was literally
That was fun
on the
too.
street in front of Weasels. And
Which was awesome.
it was really
a good
fun.
time.
It was kind of like the first time we had live music on the street in this town, and we all felt really
It was cool.
excited. And so that was my first time I met you, I think.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I may have met you when I was working at Olini's with
Oh,
Bound and Rouge.
right.
Right,
You used to
yeah.
play there. Okay. So,
What
Deb,
about how did this punch and pie? I'm new to the scene, right? So you guys are new to me.
Well, welcome.
Thanks so much. Why punch and pie? Like I was hoping there was going to be punch and pie.
But that's
Oh,
exactly
no.
why more people will come if we tell them we got a bunch of
Free
pie.
food always
Oh,
works.
cool. Okay, but
Look
wait,
at all the people that came.
is there punch and pie?
Well, yeah.
And this is punch and pie. Okay.
This is it.
It's a little
Cool.
bit of a silly name because we didn't really take ourselves very seriously
Okay.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
So,
But you stood the test of time and coming together like just at one time of the year. I think that's super cool.
it's fun.
And clearly, if this is really like quite possible that you played for a year, this was amazing. Like, I mean, it was really
I
good.
think we're getting better as individuals.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
So you all play. Whoopsie! Don't touch the reed. Sorry. Step away from the sax, man. You all play individually in between times, doing other stuff.
Other projects?
I played a lot. I played a lot with a lot of different groups around the area,
Can you
Okay.
name
over by
some
Wisconsin Rapids and stuff.
of them? Oh,
like that.
Rapids?
I played in Simpsons a lot with 30 Dogs Down,
Okay.
ADD and the Normals, with Bill Engel and
Okay.
Stu McDonald and some of the other guys in the area, and then played over by Stevens Point and Rapids.
Okay.
But yeah, we all got our own things going, so when we get back together, it's a lot easier, and we just love what we do. We like to stand around in a circle and jam and have a good
I
time.
like it that you stand in a circle.
Yeah, we
It's
just-
I do too,
very
yeah.
good
Yeah.
sound, actually.
Yeah.
Corey, you play with some other bands.
Yeah, Home Alone is
Okay.
the main other band that I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, and I recently just quit the Autos, but I was in the Desperate Autos for
Oh.
about a year and a half. But
Okay.
yeah, with Home Alone and family and kids and work, it's just a lot.
That's enough.
And then once a year with these guys is just too much. So.
Josh, are you playing music in Madison at all?
Yeah, I am. I'm playing with a band called Renclaw.
Oh, okay.
With a W, yeah. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Heard them.
country blues rock, all my brothers, Neil Young, Vane. You know,
Okay,
it's
nice.
a good time, and they're great musicians. I've learned a lot from them.
It's the first place I seen you guys.
But
Leo
there you
and
go.
Leona.
Leo and Leona's.
But
All right.
you know, I get hungry for punch and pie because
Yeah.
the energy is different.
Bird Punters.
Yeah, it's very real. All right, so we got time for another song here. Well, we're going to do a few more songs, but
Cool.
you want to tell us what you're going to play next and a little bit about it?
I'd like to know.
We're gonna play kebab.
Don't tell Barney.
Stop the bass player.
That's not hard to do.
And go.
We're gonna play kebab. Kebab is one of our oldest tunes. It was named. It's a really utilitarian name. We wrote it. We had a grill out. We were
Grilling
cooking kebabs. We had a good thing going, and we
There's
needed
a
to remember
food
it.
theme here. I
Right.
love it.
We needed to remember it, so we wrote down kebab. And like a lot of, especially like our older tunes, it's we're just young punks and kind of angsty and didn't really have the musical knowledge, but we had the love language for music. So
All right, Punch and Pie with Kebab.
you hang around how nine high, bring you down how I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. You hang around how night high, bring you down how I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. Let her run away. Night high, feel peace every day. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home. I found my way, I found my way, I found my way, I found my way back home.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca Local Live with Punch and Pie. Woo!
That was great, guys. Loved it. So,
Thank you.
remember, I'm new on the scene, and I really need to know a little bit more. I want to know why are you together? How did this all come to be? Who met who first? Are you related? Tell me as much as you can. I need to know.
It started with these two guys here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barney and I started messing around. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we were like,
Watch your language.
This is PG.
we wanted to make our own music, and we were fooling around, and we met a guy named Jason Rohde, who's a drummer, a really talented raw drummer, and we were playing out at some jams at like Olini's and the Hideout.
And how old were you guys then?
20-ish.
And you
Because I thought you were now.
Barely
21.
legal.
Yeah.
I did.
And then Al Bauman asked if he could join our band. And that moment was a little bit of an epiphany because we didn't realize that we had a band. So we played together for a little while. We met Joel Arnold. He was my boss at Millhouse, which is now, is it Foxfire? I don't know what it's called now.
It's
that
called
location.
Par 4 now.
Okay, yeah.
Par 4.
And then he sat in playing hand drums for us. And when Rhodey left the band, he took on the full-time drumming role. And that was maybe, we were young, we didn't have any commitment. That might have been like our most prolific period of time. There's a couple of years there. And we just, were playing constantly. Jody got sick and he couldn't, he had a hard time playing. And I called Corey. Corey and I weren't really that close. And for whatever reason, I called him just to catch up. He was living in San Diego. Apparently, he was on the beach playing horseshoes.
I was literally on the beach playing horseshoes.
And I said,
Horseshoe tournament, yeah.
hey, Corey, you should move back and play drums for Punch and Pie. And he was like, okay.
All right. I'm like, yeah.
So,
Sounds like a deal.
At that
San
time,
Diego,
at that time-
Waupaca,
yeah,
San
at that time,
Diego,
Paul
Waupaca.
had already jammed with us a little bit. And so Paul and Corey joined at the same time, basically.
Okay.
that's very cool. Can I run the reel back just a teeny bit? So, little curiosity. I like to know things that extend beyond just the band situation. Did I just hear you say that you were in a horseshoe tournament?
Indeed.
Like, were you a professional horseshoe thrower?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Just some fun thing on the beach.
okay.
Just horsing
Something.
around.
And I
Horsing
won.
around.
So
You won.
I did win.
Okay, very good. Thanks.
Was
I just
there a
needed to
handicap?
touch in on that.
So you took Jody's place.
Yep.
Oh,
It was like around 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Jody passed away. I think most people in Waupaca know that. I remember from that period just a tremendous amount of support for him through his treatment and his memorial service, and it was really quite touching. I know that must have been really hard for you guys.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah,
Mm.
because you're obviously very connected and like family. So, but you're doing a great job paying homage to Jody. All right, now a question from the audience. One of our audience members really wants to know how you guys all individually got started playing your instruments. What we usually like to know is, what age did you start to get interested in music? When did you get your guitar, or did you start on piano? Hopefully you took piano lessons. You probably didn't.
Said the piano
Said the
teacher.
piano teacher. So let's start with you, saxophone. That's not an easy
All right.
thing to just
Well,
pick up.
the saxophone was appointed to me in 6th grade because I wanted
Okay,
to play.
6th
but
grade.
Originally, my dad and mom were both guitar players in the church choir.
Okay.
And my dad was kind of semi-famous around the area with the Route 5 band
Okay.
for almost 30 years. He played with that band. So I grew up with stacks of 45s and 33s and listened to music constantly and
Musical family.
musical family. Yeah.
Awesome.
And kept playing all through school and kind of put it down for a while after school. But I had to play again, so I picked it up and started jamming and hooked up with a few guys, and it was an open jam on a Wednesday night out at what was called Brewster's at that time.
Yeah.
I heard Punch and Pie, area's newest band, and so I went out and watched them, and I played a little bit, and then I stepped right in with them, and that was it.
As a saxophone can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been
Who
lucky
doesn't
enough to
want
play
the
all
sax?
over the state.
Yeah.
So
So you came from a family of guitar players, but you played the sax.
yeah,
Do you
And
play
a-
guitar at all?
I play a little bit of guitar. Yeah,
And a lifelong relationship, 6th grade, and you're still playing sax. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Barney, you. Bass.
Well, I wanted to play drums, but they made me play trombone in school. So. And that's kind of where I learned the bass. Is you gotta hold it down, and
Right.
then I
That's
met Josh,
kind of
and Josh was playing acoustic and screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. And I'm like, hey, I want to play with him. He's cool.
Bass
Rest is
is
history.
bass is a hard thing to want to play because most people aren't aware that there is a bass in music. But then it's like, who do you get to teach you to play the bass? You must have a good ear. You must have learned on your own, like most bass players, right? Did you have anybody that you followed?
Josh helped me a lot.
Josh?
No, I remember Dave Shank
Dave
Dave
Shank.
Shank.
Yeah.
said,
And
here's a scale.
Matt
and you
Schultz.
took it and ran with it. And Matt Schultz,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So I guess I had some people help me, you know.
Okay. All right. So you're just a strictly bass guy.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Corey?
Well, I think like I said, when I was doing this with Home Alone a couple months ago, or in July, I started in 5th grade. I wasn't appointed. I chose the drums in 5th grade.
That's right. And did you
yeah,
have to
and
take
I-
piano lessons first?
No, well, I had to play xylophone and marimba and all that stuff. So, kind
Okay,
of, yeah,
kind
which
of.
I never liked, but yeah. And I think I said then, like, I had a little ice cream pail drum kit at home when I was a little kid. Like, nobody was a musician in my house, just me. Pretty much, I had my little ice cream pail set up and just jamming away always. So, played all through high school and college. I joined my first band then. That's kind of where I met a fellow named Shane Hartwig.
Oh yeah.
And then when I got my first job, I moved to Waupaca, and then that's where he lived, which I didn't even know. And then I ended up joining a band with him back then called Hot Tractor.
Okay.
That me, Zach from Home Alone, and Ian Hart were all in. And that's kind of how I got to meet all these guys. Pretty much was through
Right.
that. And that's where it kind of all started. And then we formed Uskaba after that, and then I kind of moved to San Diego, and then Josh
Kind of moved.
honed me back.
He reeled you back in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just been playing drums. Always. I play guitar quite a bit, but I mean, drums is my
Drums is your
my
thing.
main thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you constantly hearing rhythm and hearing beats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always-
Like always, right? Like, yeah. I'm friends with quite a few different drummers, and it seems consistent. Like if you're a drummer in your life, rhythm is just
Right.
a part of absolutely everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Even when you're relaxing, just chilling, even when things are chaotic, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, Josh, what's your story?
My grandpa played clarinet, so I started in 5th grade. We were living in Ohio, and I kind of stopped playing. And when we moved to Wisconsin in 7th grade, their band was so much more advanced than anything. So I just sort of skipped all the theory and learned how to fake it.
Uh-huh.
And then, when I was like 18, I needed something to channel my energy into. So that's when I started playing.
That's awesome. All right. Well, what a great, rich history. And what I like about this story is you mentioned all these other musicians that have gone through all these different bands, and that's what I think is really cool about Waupaca is we
It's a
just
big
have
family.
this great community of musicians.
there's a lot of
Mhm.
and
lot
everybody
of
gets
musicians
along
around.
and for the most part, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we got to hear another song from you guys.
All right.
What are we going to hear next?
What you said.
What you said, and what's it about? Is it about what I said?
What you said, or
What
what
I
you
said.
said, or she said, or
Say
he
what it's
said.
about.
There's a little band history in the song, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there like a band drama in this?
There
So
was
we
drama
don't need to
in the
say
early.
what-
Not with the
yeah,
current,
in the
not
early
with the current
20s,
members.
Sure.
No. All right, so
Not
we're
yet.
going to hear all
Yeah.
about what she said from Punch and Pie.
Let the deity lay in the cold, cold ground. Undisturbed and alone. No happiness to be found. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. Every time it seems the same, wishing you were in a radiant dream. It's not up to you, my friend. Only they can make your dream come true. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. And I scream that hey. And when the moon and stars align, I will plant my seeds. A little bit of this, little that, little music, little life and love. They will bring me peace and harmony. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. I can't believe that you would walk right into my house and say quite what you did. And I scream that hey. Yeah!
So, welcome back, Waupaca Local Live. That was a really cool song, and now I get it. It's not what you said, but what you did.
Yeah, it's kind of always what it is, isn't
A
it?
little bit. A little bit. I mean, I'm just saying, I was listening to the lyrics, and I caught a little something in there. That was good. I liked it. It was a good song. Thank you so much. So, we have an amazing live audience here with us tonight.
We do.
I think
Yes,
we
we
should,
do.
let's
Thank
give
you.
them a round of
Yeah.
And there are two super stellar, amazing audience members that have, I mean, they're all super stellar, but there are two in particular, Rowan and Hudson, who
I would have never guessed.
they have a very important question that they would like us to pose. So this is going to kind of lead right into the game that we're going to play with you guys, okay? We're going to start with you, Josh. Favorite kind of pie? You can't think, just
Hurry up.
Blueberry.
good.
Okay.
Oh, me now?
Yes?
Peach.
Apple.
Apple.
Wow.
Judged.
Well, I wanted someone to say cherry, but blueberry.
Cherry's delicious.
Now, blueberry is kind of a rare
I
pie.
thought that was a Warrant song.
Also, they're all
there's
a
a
little
real pie.
fruity.
They're all fruity. Nobody
Is
said
there any other kind of
cheesecake.
pie?
It's just an observation.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to play a game. What is this called, Mercy? Fast
Musician
track.
Madness Fast Track.
Fast track, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Musician.
And send us a Facebook message off of our Waupaca Local Live Facebook page if you can come up with a better name for this game. We are struggling, but we're currently calling it.
I mean, we're really not struggling very much. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not like
We're
I forgot.
okay. So what we're gonna do, let's start with Paul because we started with Josh on the
Okay.
pie question. No pressure, just relax, take a deep breath. Okay. So these are fast questions. No thinking involved, just the first thing.
thinking,
I know,
that's
right?
easy.
That's like
Your
phew,
first
lets you off the
reaction.
hook.
Watch your mouth.
Your
Right?
first
reaction.
thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Okay.
It's really important too.
Yeah. And we're gonna go fast. So it's gonna be Paul, Barney, Corey, Josh. Paul, Barney, Corey, Josh. And then we're also gonna
sweating.
ping pong because I'm gonna ask a question. Marcy's gonna ask a question. So come on, keep
So
it
you
going.
might get
Ready?
confused.
Let's practice.
This is
Ready?
so
Look this
intense.
way. Good.
Huh?
Look that way. Good. This way. Okay, very good. Ready?
Choreography.
Do you wanna? Oh no, I'll start.
You're starting.
Okay. Paul.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Veggie or pepperoni?
Pepperoni.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Left or right?
Right.
That one kind of gave me a little chill. Are you sure?
Wait,
You
wait.
said we didn't have to
In my reality,
We have to keep moving.
blueberry pie. Right.
Top
Okay.
or bottom?
Oh, geez.
Top.
It was about bunk beds.
What?
Okay,
beds.
inside or outside?
Outside.
First thing you grab in the morning.
Water.
First person you call with good news.
Mom.
First person you call with bad news.
Mom.
Your greatest strength.
My mouth.
Said we didn't have to think.
Oh, it's my turn. Your greatest weakness.
My mouth.
Food you crave the most.
Oh, tacos.
Favorite season.
Fall.
Rain or snow?
Snow.
Rainforest or desert.
Rainforest.
Ocean or mountains?
Mountains.
Smoothie or ice cream.
Ice cream.
Sleep in the nude or in your pajamas?
Out with it.
Wait, I didn't
Nude.
hear anything.
Honesty.
Corey, your nemesis.
Ice cream.
How I know?
Permission or forgiveness?
Forgiveness.
Love or money. Your wife's in.
Oh. Love.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Oh, impulsive or methodical?
Impulsive.
Whoa.
Country or western.
Western.
Flighty or grounded?
Lady.
Realistic or romantic? Your wife's in the audience.
Realistic, sorry.
Hopeful or hopeless?
She knows.
Both.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Optimist or realist?
Optimist.
Half full or half empty?
Half empty.
Dreamer or doer?
Doer.
Introvert or extrovert?
In the middle.
City or country?
Country.
Real life, social, or social media?
Real life.
Oh. Morning or night?
Night.
Transparent or opaque?
Transparent.
Interview or interview?
Interview.
All right. Let's give them a hand.
Yes, good job, guys.
And we've had a really great time tonight. We've had a great audience, and we have Punch and Pie. We have time for one more song. Before we get to that, I just want to remind people that you don't need to use so much plastic. You can start with not using straws at restaurants. All right, one last song from Punch and Pie. Woo!
Ain't got no family, ain't got no friends, ain't got no place to go. You screw my buddy's wife, you know me, screw my buddy Joe. Well, you never know quite what he's gonna do to you. My buddy Joe, he's got a hit out on you. A gun, a knife, a rope, a suitcase, and an axe. You think you're good to go, you're wrong. That's grass, gonna kill you. My buddy Joe, he's got a hit out on you. My buddy Joe, 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 my buddy Joe, Joe. Oh, my buddy Joe, 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 Joe. You're not sure quite what he's gonna do. My buddy Joe, 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 my buddy Joe, Joe. Oh, my buddy Joe, 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 Joe. You're not sure quite what he's gonna do. My buddy Joe, 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 my buddy Joe, Joe. Oh, my buddy Joe, 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 Joe. You're not sure quite what he's gonna do. My buddy Joe, 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 my buddy Joe, Joe. Oh, my buddy Joe, 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 Joe. You're not sure quite what he's gonna do. Thank you. Thank you, Barney.